I had a student ask about number 12 on the 3.4 homework, and I thought I'd go over it. I'm given a graph. I'm not given the function itself, just the graph, but I'm asked to find several different attributes of that graph. I'm asked to find the domain. I'm asked to find the range, the intercepts, and the asymptotes. So I'm going to expand it. First of all, I want to look at the domain. The domain is when I look left to right, what x values do I see in all the points? And it looks like I just won't have an x value of -2, and I won't have an x value of 2. And so I'm going to have to restrict those. And then for y values, I notice that I have a horizontal asymptote at -2, and so all these values are below it. Then I also note that there's no y value between -2 and -1. The lowest y value here is -1. And then it jumps all the way to approaching -2. So I need my y's to be smaller than -2 and bigger than or equal to -1. And that's what this will look like. Then I'm asked to find the x-intercepts. Again, I need to magnify this. If I'm not given the equation or don't have anything to put 0 in, and so I'm going to look, there's -1, and it goes to 2, and there's 5 tick marks. So that's -1, -1.2, -1.4, 0.6, 0.8. So this is -1.4 and 1.4. So I had to figure out the tick marks and count. So it looks like -1.4 and 1.4. And then y-intercepts are where it crosses the y-axis, so that's going to be at -1. That's the only place it crosses the y-axis. And then we already determined there's a horizontal asymptote at y equals -2. And then there is a vertical asymptote at x equals 2 and -2. Let's see if that's how they want the answer. Yep, looks great. And then there are no oblique asymptotes. There's none at a slant, and I will only either have a horizontal asymptote or a oblique asymptote, and I had a horizontal. And that's how you work that one. Hope that helps.